In the roof, I put my rafter in the wrong place, and those are different size gussets I already had in the truck. I use different size gussets for different things. It's like that's a 10-foot shed actually. I'd use a bigger gusset. Put that in the wrong place. The outside one's going to be ripped off. Outside one's going to be ripped off. That's going to be cut. Might as well cut that one now because that one's small on there. Oh well. These centers on these cables are pulling off. All right. See how my sheeting has a little 1/8 inch gap right there, right there. All right. Pull off the box. 4 foot. 4 foot over there. There's my center mark on beside the joint in the plywood. Pull that way, 4 foot. Over here, 4 foot. This one measured out exactly 4 foot. My marks landed on top of each other. From there, separate the marks into, that's the center. Separate them into 3/4 each way. Alright, now when you pull for these marks, pull off the right-hand mark. You're going for long points. Long points. So if you pull off the right-hand mark, pull 24, that's your long edge. Same thing right here, except you're pulling off the left side of the center to get 24 to get the long point right there. What else? Damn, there was something else. Oh yeah. Alright, now we don't have a center mark right here because our ridge is off center. Here's how I did it. Bought my tape pretty much right here. Let me get the tape on. That's exactly how I did it. Anywhere right in there. See, I marked 12 inches. The ridge is offset by exactly 12 inches. Which, that's why it makes a 10-inch difference, because it's a 5/12 pitch. But, mark 12 inches. And then, that gives us a run on the rafter. That gives us a foot of run on the rafter. Now, I take just another board, leftover board, bed it down to the corner. Alright, I bedded it down to the corner. Now, lift it and make it so it's same there, same there. It doesn't, as long as you're running parallel to that rafter, that's all that matters. And then I just drew my mark straight up onto it. And then that's a 12-inch offset off the ridge. Drew it across, drew it this side. Now I can put it up in here, anywhere I want to, as long as I hit, as long as I hit that freaking joint line right there. Anywhere with this board and run parallel with my rafter, that 12-inch works. So I can run it underneath like this, which is what I did on this one. Or I could run it way up high. Wherever my mark's at is still going to be 12 inches off the center. So my mark would go up high right there if I did it from up high, like on the outside. But it's easier to do it underneath here. It's easier to have these marks where you can kind of see them. On the floors, I go for edge of the floors marks because I don't want my stud covering it. Up here, I go for edge right there marks because I don't want my stud covering it. I never mark up under here. I always mark on the outsides. It doesn't matter if it's the outside of the shed, the inside of the shed, it's just got to be outside so your stud doesn't cover your marks up. It makes it go faster. When you can see a 1/4 inch off at the bottom and 1/4 inch off at the top, it makes it easy without anything being covered. Then you know you're on point. Even though you're 1/4 inch off, you're still vertical. You're still, consistently the same distance off mark. No one ever notices that. You have to be really, really, really far off before someone can notice it. But yeah. And then I'll set my centermost stud. That's also just a center mark. Here's what I would do next. This is the same board. The board hasn't changed. There's my other mark. 1 3/4 on the board and mark it on there. And now I can mark 2 edges, or at least a long edge. Long edge is all you need. You only need 1 edge mark. And then as soon as the center stud gets set, then the other ones, they'll just go by being, the center stud is going to be the most consistent measurement, it's the one we go with. The other ones don't matter that much. They can be long or short. The center has to be right. You know, it has to be the right elevation. You have to have that floor the right elevation to that point right there. And then the other ones, they just really don't matter that much. But, yeah. Can't think of anything else right now. I have to fix that. Have to cut that one later and pop that off on the outside later. Even I was using the camera, that's why I messed up. I mean, I even built the gables with 2 different gussets. I just put them in the wrong place. This is what it is. Oh well. All right, false.